This week's Torah portion is Parshat Vayeshev. Begins the legacy of Yaakov and his sons. It also is Shabbat Chanuka, the Shabbat in which we celebrate the holiday of Chanuka itself. Normally on Chanuka, Shabbat Chanuka, we read Parshat Miketz. This year is a very unique year by which we read Parshat Vayeshev on Shabbat Chanuka. What is the connection? And I thought as follows. The Torah tells us that with regards to Yosef, who obviously was never really comfortable with his position in his family, with his relationship or rapport or lack of it thereof with regards to his brothers, and even with his father, certainly not with his mother who is no longer alive. The Torah tells, V'hu na'ar et b'nei bilha ve'et b'nei zilpa, neshei aviv. He was a na'ar with regards to the brothers, doesn't say his brothers, but it says with regards to the children of the Pilagshim, the concubines of his father. Never does it confirm in the Torah that Yosef had a relationship with Echav, with his brothers. They are called B'nei Bilha, B'nei Zilpa, the children of the concubines of his father, establishing the fact that Yosef really did not enjoy a relationship or a rapport with his so-called brothers or stepbrothers thereof. And he was also called a Na'ar. What is a Na'ar? Rav Shamshon Mefal Hirsch says that a Na'ar comes from the word Lina'er. Lina'er means to be shaken around. He was someone who was unstable. He never felt a relationship, he never felt the stability of establishing a concrete rapport with the people around him. Number one, he was someone who no longer had a mother. His father favored him, perhaps in a distaste, obviously, to the family members that were around him, and never really enjoyed that connection, correlation that he could have had with the brothers and with the family abound. And so he really was ni'ur, he was lina'er, he was shaken to and fro. He never really felt stable, he never really felt a connection, he never enjoyed familial relationships as such. And therefore, he felt alone. And for that reason, he even gravitated not to his natural brothers, but rather to the children of the concubines, children who perhaps he would be able to oversee them or kind of give them a command, kind of feel that he was above them as such, as being a natural child directly from his father and his mother, Rachel, as opposed to a concubine. And so Yosef demonstrates someone who's kind of an outcast. He's kind of left alone. He's never really appreciated and never really embraced within his family. And as such, we know that generally we often quote with regards to a na'ar, to a child or a teen or someone who is growing within the family structure. We quote the pasuk from Mishlei. Shlomo HaMelech says, Chanoch le'na'ar al pi darko. Be mechanech, educate the na'ar according to his strengths, according to his way, according to his needs. Why is that? Chinuch, chanoch, means to educate. Le'na'ar, it's not that we just educate a child according to his needs, but we need to educate the na'ar, the child who is lena'er, who is shaking to and fro, who does not necessarily know his place in his family, a person who might feel alone, who might feel that he has no familial connection. Those are the people who we have to give extra attention to. Those are the people who we have to make feel a part of the family. Those are the people who we have to be sensitive to, compassionate to, and help them have an affinity and a connection and a purpose within a family structure. That can make the entire difference. It is known with regards to mental health that someone who is suffering and someone who feels alone, the more that we can provide them with a social structure, with a family, with a connection, the more chances we have for them to heal, for them to feel a part of something, for them to feel that indeed they can overcome. And I think this is the message and the connection between the Parsha and between Chanuka. Chanuka comes from the word chanoch, chinuch, to educate. What are we educating towards? Chanoch le'na'ar al pi darko. We are educating towards and aspiring towards taking those who might feel alone and to make them feel a part of a family structure. And this is perhaps the message of the candles as well. The pach shemen, the small flask of oil that may have felt alone, was able to ignite and remain alit for 8 nights. That small loneliness could be taken and be kindled and kindred into a flame that indeed can affect others. This is the message perhaps of Parshat Vayeshev and Chanuka together. We need not only, of course, to educate those around us, to appreciate those around us, but also to appreciate the na'ar. Those who feel ni'ur, who feel lina'er, who feel that they are shaken up, and they don't have stability, and they don't have a place in their life. Those are the people that we also need to appreciate, to embrace, and to invite into our family structure. That is Chanoch, the Na'ar al pi darko. That is Chinuch, Chanuka, the message of Chanuka, spreading that light, spreading that flame throughout Klal Yisrael, particularly to those who feel that they need it. Let us hope and pray that this Chanukah we can be inspired to do so. We can embrace the tafkid, the job that we all have of including everyone, particularly those who are ne'arim, those who feel alone, and bring them into the fold, include them, and spread the light as such. We should all enjoy a Shabbat Shalom, a Chanuka Sameach, spread the light and joy and happiness of Chanuka through our mission of including everyone to feel a part of our family structure in Am Yisrael. This is the Jewish way, it is the Torah way, and it is the Gila way. Chanuka Sameach and Shabbat Shalom.